There is one New Year's resolution, I think that stuck the most. It was I had avoided arguing with people about stuff that didn't matter, man. The more that you do, and you progress in your life, or as I call it, level up, you you'll start removing yourself from certain categories. And for me, that was the best thing, right? Like, we're all different, and we approach things a different way. We've had different experiences, all that stuff. So either be willing to share, whatever you've achieved, or some endeavor you have accomplished with somebody, and just let it be, or just don't deal with it at all. I stay away from it. The changes that I made in my life, I share that. Outside of that, I don't, get too deep in the weeds. I stopped drinking 13 years ago. And I talk about the effects of alcohol, the negative effects that it had on me, and how I needed to break that cycle in my life because I didn't want my son seeing it. I'll never argue with you on if you should drink or not. From what I remember from drinking, I think I had some good times. But I can tell you what, it did to me. And the science is out there. You can Google, you can chat GPT, all that stuff. And I've had people, man, you think because, everybody, I'm not talking about you and what you did as far as, that sauce. I was talking about me. Education, that is my career field, to influence education. I don't get in arguments with people about that stuff. I am well aware of how expensive, pursuing an education could be. My last role was giving out scholarships. So when the scholarships were getting processed, I had to make sure I would, get those invoices, apply the scholarship, send that information to the school. Man, there was some $160,000 bachelor's degrees out there. And at the lowest, for one of the most known school, I would say 60 to 70,000. Trust me, I understand that. That's why it is my goal to try to put people on to different avenues to not paying for it, because I don't know about y'all, but I know what I see in job descriptions, and jobs still require it. So I don't get in that argument about it being a scam, or, you being a slave for working a 9 to 5 and you were told. I don't do all that. I just tell you what I was able to achieve through the military. Check it out, right? Working out wise, I'm no fitness expert guru. I've done a lot of different things over the years. I was really into powerlifting, bodybuilding. I used to put CrossFit movements in my circuit. Paleo, keto, carnivore, all that stuff. I always say it worked when I stopped lying to myself. So I don't get in arguments about what you should do about this and how much cardio. Don't ever listen to me when it comes to cardio. I've done so much cardio, I can't tell you. And injuries and stuff like that, my stance on that is clear. I would much rather tweak a muscle, pull a muscle, or do something working out than living a sedentary lifestyle and hurting myself from not being healthy or trying to be healthy. You tweak your muscle, you can try to rehab it, do whatever, go before you go see the doctor. But if it's something internal, with your organs and heart, you can't see that. And you're not paying attention to the symptoms. So every day, my goal is to get up and live a healthier lifestyle to avoid the other one. So I just don't, I don't want to go back and forth with people. And that does rattle some cages. There's a lot of friendships that I don't have anymore because who I became. I'm 100% fine with that because I'm not doing anything wrong. But there's peace in that. There is peace in the fact that I ain't got time to be arguing with you about something that has no bearing on my life. I don't, I keep up with sports based on when I'm in my truck for whatever amount of time, what's on XM radio. I get my ESPN updates on my phone, but I got away from arguing some other athlete's standards and goals with somebody else. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great pastime. A lot of the stuff we do is to take our mind off our own chaos. Me, I like to try to fix the chaos as much as possible. You'll never fix all the chaos, but I would like to fix the chaos as much as possible, achieve that goal, move on to the next.